Hey, what's up guys? It's Pixelated Apollo. Thanks for stopping by and welcome back to Middle-earth, more specifically the Shire. Yes, it is a very lovely place, a very peaceful place, but today they will find no peace. They are under attack by three evil armies. We have Rhun teaming up with Mordor, and they're concentrating their force at this flank. And then we have an army trying to sneak their way in, and that is the evil forces of Lord Saruman. We have Isengard. But they were not sneaky enough, because we have a wall of Gondorians ready to fight, ready to defend the Shire, and helping Gondor defend the Shire, we have the Kingdom of Arnor and the Free Peoples of Eriador. So this is going to be quite the showdown. Some epic units, epic factions that are about to go toe to toe. And this is technically a siege battle, but there's no defenses. Well, there's no walls, which, you know, it's the Shire. Why would there be walls? Well, they should have built walls because they're under attack. But they must use the hills here to win their battle. They do have less gold. I think the defenders had about 50k and the attackers had about 60k. That sounds about fair for this map. And the defenders also had to bring hobbits, which is a pretty cool rule because it makes the battle feel a little bit more authentic. So let's go ahead and check out the army comps and then we'll get this battle going. So we'll start with Rhun, and it's commanded by Zach, and he's bringing some Lochnar Rim archers. He's got a catapult. He's got some clan warriors. He has some clan guard, some Gamp Rim and some Lock Flag Rim. He has some heavy horse over here, some heavy cav, and then he's bringing 2 units of the Horse Guard. So very cool army. Let's go ahead and look at his ally. We have Mordor, commanded by Johnny. He's bringing some Orc Maulers. He's got the Uruk Halberds. We have some Uruks, and we have some Guard over here, so it's a spearman unit. And he has the Olag High, some Mountain Trolls, and a troll catapult, so pretty nasty force. Also, he's bringing some Uruk archers, and of course, for his general's unit, he's bringing the Black Numenorians. And yeah, you know, the general is not a Numenorian, but you know, they just let him in. They're like, all right, since you're the general, you can ride with us one last time. And then the final army for the attackers is Isengard, of course. And he is bringing the infantry, Urukai infantry. He's got Urukai pikemen, about 4 units of them. He's got about 2 units of the guards of Orthanc. He's got some wild men of Dunlin. He has a catapult. And he's also bringing 3 units of crossbows. And he has some wargs over here. So pretty cool army, pretty nasty. It's going to be a tough attack against Gondor. I mean, this is just perfect. So let's go ahead and look at Gondor's army, commanded by Iron Clipper. He's bringing some Gondor spearmen. He's got the guards of Osgiliath. He has some rangers. This is a nasty combo. He has some Citadel Guard, which is one of my favorite units in the Gondor roster. He's got some Marines over here, and he's got the Black Root Vale archers. And he also has a mix of Axemen, Gondor infantry, and Gondor militia. And he also has some Fountain Guard. And he has some Swan Knights, mounted and dismounted. So that's a pretty nasty force. This is going to be a tough attack for the attackers. And then the next army is the Kingdom of Arnor. He's bringing the dismounted Dunedain Knights, the battle-ready Dunedain. A lot of Dunedain in this Arnor army, which is really beautiful to see. I might mix them up with the Free Peoples of Eriador because they're pretty much the same faction. He's got some Arnor pikemen, very lovely, very important in this fight. He has a ballista, and I think that's pretty much his army. He's got the men-at-arms down here. Let's look at the final army, which is the Free Peoples of Eriador, commanded by Lord of Hamsters. He's bringing some Merchant Militia, which is a really cool-looking unit that I love. I don't know why, they just look so awesome. Then he's mostly bringing the hobbits. He's got like a ton of hobbit archers. He's got the Dunedain Rangers, and this is a very interesting setup down here. I really thought he would put them up on this hill. I just feel like that would be a much better position, but he's got them in the front lines, and that's a little strange to me. We'll see how that works out. So those are the army guys. Let's go ahead and begin this battle. So I had to keep it paused because I feel like the battle between Gondor and Isengard is going to start very soon. Let's see, we do have some archers maneuvering up on top of this hill, which is a pretty smart move. Maybe he just couldn't get them up there during the deployment phase, so he has to do it at the very beginning of the fight. But how is Isengard going to approach this? I mean, this is just, it seems bad for them, you know? It just seems like it's going to be a tough situation. It's all uphill. He's got trees protecting Gondor. And we've got a lot of rangers that are going to be spraying down arrows, which they're already doing. Oh, they're actually hitting the hill a lot there. What are they going for? Oh, they're going for the crossbows. So he's moving up his crossbows here. Not a great angle, but really, what can you do against this hill? I think they were better off kind of going more at this angle, because you actually get a better angle to the guards of Osgiliath. But I think he wants to kind of skirmish against his skirmishers. Oh yes, the battle is really taking off, guys. We got the catapult now firing into the ranks of Gondor. They got a couple kills there, but nothing devastating. Let's go ahead and see what's going on the other side. Oh yes, the catapults. I love it. Oh, killing some poor hobbits there. That's tragic. They're just trying to defend their home. You know what's really funny is I showed a battle in this like a long time ago, and I was like, oh, someone was getting married and they didn't invite Sauron, and that's why they're under attack. You don't know how many people are like, that's not a wedding, that's Bilbo's birthday party. It's like, guys, I know, I'm just using my imagination and just pretending it's a different story. Like, damn, you guys are so critical. I must watch everything I say. 'Tis the life of a YouTuber. Alright, but yeah, this is a very cool bombardment phase right here, and I'm actually surprised they're even using their catapult at this point. I think they should save the catapult and wait until there's huge clusters of troops, or try to get it closer so you can kind of harass the men of Arnor. Let's go back to this fight though, because it is taking off here. Isengard charging in some berserkers along with some pikemen. This is a very bold move. Gondor should be able to handle this pretty well unless something crazy happens, like a ridiculous artillery shot or something, which they are getting harassed with. The berserkers should be pretty good at disrupting their defense here. I like the fact that he sent forward the pikemen first to take on the enemy pikemen. That should hold them in place while the infantry get into position. And oh yes, the infantry is getting into position. This is nice. I think Isengard is focusing his concentration at this part right here of the defense. Maybe he's just trying to penetrate through and cause some chaos. He's not too interested at attacking this area over here, and we do have some Swan Knights running around, so he might be trying to get a good charge off. Actually, yes, it looks like he has been getting some good charges off the crossbows. So that's probably why Isengard was like, you know what, I gotta push forward and I gotta attack. Those berserkers, they want blood. Honestly, they don't know what they want. They're created just angry, and they have to give their allegiance to the great wizard Saruman. It's like they didn't really get a choice. What if they just want to be like a banker? They want to do the local banking of Middle-earth. No, they have to be a berserker. That was a really good charge with the wargs there. I can't believe Gondor just let them charge in like that. But we do have some Gondor infantry trying to cancel that charge, trying to slaughter the wargs there. The wargs are going to actually, they break there. Well, they are disengaging, but they are breaking from the fight as well. And we got a brutal battle over here. Real quick, let's go ahead and look at what's going on over here. I believe it's just a big bombardment skirmish phase. A lot of Dunedain Rangers dying to the disgusting orc arrows, the rusty, gross, black orc arrows. And we have the excellent archers from Rhun now going into position. So this is going to be a little bit of a slower attack here. They're kind of taking their time trying to soften up the defenses because they are taking on most of the defenses. So this is actually pretty wise, you know, before they commit their infantry. But hopefully their timing is good here because Isengard has pretty much engaged their entire army. I would say about, you know, 70% of their army. So if Isengard actually does break through here, he might get triple teamed from the other two defenders. So Isengard, he really needs to rely on his teammates to attack soon. Oh man, look at the fire arrows in the background coming from the trees. Oh, what is this? Here comes the axemen. They're gonna reinforce the front lines. Their front lines are crumbling. So Isengard's strategy here is kind of paying off. But does he have enough troops to actually make this work? I don't know. It seems like Gondor has plenty of troops to just reinforce the front lines. I want to see that angle over here of the archers. That is so cool. This is a great position for the Ithilien Rangers. Come on, Rangers, fire. Come on, let's see what it looks like from your point of view. There we go. Right through the trees, over the trees. Oh, he's going for the catapult. Good target there. If he can take out that catapult, he could probably save a ton of lives. But what do we have here waiting reserve? We got the guards of Orthanc. We have some pikemen. And that's about it. Like, Isengard is, like, fully committed. So I'm constantly watching the minimap, making sure that I don't miss any action over there. It seems like Mordor and Rhun are really taking their time. Here we go. Here comes another unit of Uruk-hai pikemen. About to go toe-to-toe with the guards of Osgiliath. And the poor guards of Osgiliath, they have quite a challenge ahead of them. They are outnumbered. They're desperately looking behind them, wondering why their commander hasn't sent forth more infantry to help them hold this position. But it seems like we do have some Gondor infantry in the background there. They might be moving over here to reinforce the front lines, but it's getting to the point where it's too late because the guards of Osgiliath are thinning. They are down to 25. Those berserkers are just slaughtering them. Yeah, we've got some infantry. They're going to reinforce this front line over here. Oh, these guys are getting hit hard. They are melting. Oh, what's going on over here? We do have some action over here. And the battle music has begun. Yeah, so the battle music just decides to play right now after the battle's been going on for quite some time. You know, it's a mod. It can get, you know, a little weird sometimes. So yeah, he was just trying to get a cav charge there. Well, that doesn't look too successful. I think he got a couple archers, some Uruk archers. But not too bad at all. And let's see what's going on over here. Yes, they're still playing very conservative over here. Fire arrows going through the trees as well. A lot of these players are using fire arrows, which is not exactly the best idea to do, but it looks wonderful, so I'm not going to complain at all. At all. Let's see. Okay, let's see what's going on between Gondor and Isengard. Oh man, it's getting really close over here. Those pikemen are nasty. But if we look in the back here, we have some Swan Knights going for a hammer and anvil. But they need to watch out, because look at this. There's got some stakes here. And this was actually deployed by Gondor, so that kind of bit him in his own butt, you know? Bit him in his own butt. It doesn't help him at all. So that's why I usually don't like to deploy stakes, because you never know when it's gonna get in your way. Oh man, the infantry for Gondor is just melting. And now the Swan Knights are pinned down by some Warg Riders. We've got some Citadel Guard moving at the flank back there. They're gonna try to move this way and support their Swan Knights. Is that the general right there? I think that's the general for Gondor. Oh, he's in a very sticky situation. That is for sure. Let's see if he can get out of there. He does, just barely gets out of that situation. Let's real quick head back over this way. Let's see. We got some cav going in for more charges over here. Oh, they charge into some guards, some spearmen. And, oof. That was a pretty nasty charge, and they are wavering from the fight. You got to be careful with your cav. You got to look out for those spearmen, because they will get you. They'll sneak up on you. Let's see what's going on over here. Very bold hobbits pushing forward. They better watch out for the Black Riders of Númenórean. The Númenórean Black Riders. But I think he's just kind of using his hobbits as a meat shield, which is kind of tragic, because this is their homeland. They're fighting for their homes, and they're being used as meat shields. But I think he's trying to get the attackers to waste his ammo on the hobbit archers. They're so cute. They're so adorable. Little hobbits. Alright, so back to this fight, because again, most of the action is over here, and this is a pretty intense battle. The Citadel Guard, they're sick of this. They want to end this fight once and for all. And the catapult now firing. If you look over here, the catapult is now firing at the Rangers. Ooh, we've got the guards of Orthanc. They're pushing on the flank not Mordor. Gondor is running out of troops to protect their front line. Oh, I don't know. A lot of these pikemen here for Isengard are shaken. Let's see, they're shaking in their boots. They could break at any moment now. They've been fighting for a very long time. And now the Swan Knights have been activated. Oh, this might be a successful defense for Gondor. Oh, the Fountain Guard have also been active. Ooh, 2 elite units about to duke it out. We've got the Guards of Orthanc and the Fountain Guard. Both units sworn to guard a special building thing. You got one unit protecting a fountain and the other unit protecting a giant tower. Which will be better? And they're both men, actually. So, in case you're wondering what the Guards of Orthanc are, they're like, they're men. I think the Fountain Guard are a little bit better, to be fair. I feel like he's trying to form Sheltron formation, but let's head back over to the other fight, guys, because we do have a lot of troop movement over here. Looks like it's mostly Cav. Let's see. I don't know. What is going on? Is this a little cabbage farm? No, it's just some bushes. I thought it was some cabbage over there. I can see hobbits really liking cabbage. I like cabbage. Okay, moving on. So yeah, it's still just a big skirmish fight, and they've got to take this hill. They can't be too slow. They can't take their time too much. They need to move forward because they're losing a lot of good soldiers to some archer fire, and their men are going to be tired by the time they get up to this hill. So they need to act soon. And also their Isengard ally is losing a lot of his army. The Guards of Orthanc have been committed into the fight, and really he's got nothing left. He's down to just this. I think this is going to be a great win for the defenders. They might, you know, because Gondor will have some leftover troops, he'll be able to use them on the other front of the battle. And there goes Isengard's general dead from the hands of some Gondor infantry. So that's going to be it for him. He's got to wrap it up. He's got to go home. Better luck next year. And yes, that causes a chain rout. Like, the general is dead. That was a terrible voice of a Uruk-hai. Saruman. And there goes another general. Whose general was that? Oh, I wasn't paying attention. I was so focused on doing a Uruk-hai impression. Damn. What can you do? Mistakes have been made. So Mordor repositioning his army. He's got a lot of Uruks and trolls marching this way. I think he's going to focus on the hill here. Maybe even try to flank around. And then Rhun is going to push down the center. I don't know why Rhun's army is so far away. I mean, he could easily march them forward. But yeah, he's focused on skirmishing. Oh, his catapult was destroyed here. I think it was from the ballista. From the defender's ballista. More archers pushing forward. He's using the trees here a little bit to try to protect his men from arrows. Let's see how the situation is going for Isengard. Oh, you know what? It was Gondor's general, I believe. Or it could have been Rhune's general. I'm really not too certain, but I think it was Gondor's general because he was in the Swan Knight unit. So I'm going to go with that. I could be wrong, but, you know, what can you do? So Isengard, the crossbows are now fighting a desperate fight. And let's see, the balance of power is still in favor of the attackers, but ever so slightly. The kills are pretty much even. 33% for the defenders and 39% for the attackers. So pretty close battle, guys. And that was a brutal fight. Look, it's still going on. You got the Guards of Orthanc who will not give up. They're just so elite. Oh, and the own catapult is just wrecking them. That's got to be really, you know, that's really got to destroy the morale there. Seeing a catapult just destroy you as you fight on, even though the battle is hopeless and it's your own catapult. War is hell. Friendly fire is the worst. Alright, so let's head back over here. This is a pretty crazy fight. Let's see. I think we've got... Yes, we do have the first charge from the attackers on this flank. We got the clan warriors with the very awesome looking swords there. Charging in, going after the hobbits. The hobbits are like, oh my god, help us. Men of Arnor, men of the free peoples of Eriador, help us please. If I was a hobbit, that's probably what I would do. I'd just be an archer. Just try to, you know, use a bow to kill people. I mean, it makes sense, right? Because I imagine hobbits are not as strong as a man, which I'm pretty sure that is the case. So there's really no point of them being in the front lines trying to fight with a sword. They're better off just, you know, shooting bows. But we do have some hobbitry in arms. So there we go. Here comes some hobbit infantry taking on the clan warriors. And now the Arnor men-at-arms are like, it's okay, hobbits. Form behind us. We will take on the evil men from Rhun. Oh, here we go. Isengard, or I'm sorry, not Isengard. Jeez, I'm mixing up all these factions. We got Mordor pushing up on this flank. The Arnor militia. It is their duty to hold this flank. And then right behind them, we do have some Arnor pikemen that are kind of like a secondary line. Looks really cool. Oh, this is a brutal, brutal front line right here. Even the hobbits are taking them on. Lots of hobbits in this battle. That is great. There goes the pikemen. They're now stuck in combat against the orc maulers. The Dunedain Rangers are now taking out their swords, taking on the clan warriors. And the epic front line has really taken place here. The front lines are forming. And now the Arnor men-at-arms, they broke some clan warriors, but we've got more reserves coming over from Rhun. Looks like we got the clan guard now. It's like, huh, you think you're tough because you beat some clan warriors? Now you must face the clan god. And we all know from learning this game, whenever it's a guard unit, it's probably pretty elite. Orthanc, guards of Orthanc, Fountain Guard, Clan Guard, Old Guard, Young Guard, Guard. We got some merchant militia in the mix as well. They better send more forces. I don't really like the fact that they're sending their army in waves. We've got the Golden Army over here, the Golden Reserve marching forward now. That looked really cool. Let's see, is Mordor breaking through? He's got his trolls now in the fight, guys. There we go. Those trolls are going to be really useful at taking out those pikes. I don't know. This is looking pretty bad for the attackers. Here comes more armored trolls this way. Oh, this is actually pretty good. They got the pikemen out of formation. Oh, one of the trolls dies to his friendly fire, but they did kill a lot of pikemen there. So it wasn't all that bad. And now we have another reserve force. Some Uruks charging forward. They're going to take on the pikemen. Come on, men, push. Lord Sauron. Sauron. Merchant militia taking on some Uruks. Let's go ahead and zoom in on the minimap. Get a little better idea of what's going on. So it looks like the Kingdom of Arnor is having a very successful defense against Rhun. Holding off wave after wave. The Clansguard not really performing that well. Let's see what's going on over here. Yes, just more merchant militia holding the lines against Mordor. But these trolls are pretty nasty. I really hope someone was saving their artillery fire, because they're gonna need it for later on in this fight. We do have some Arnor militia breaking. I was gonna call them Arnor spearmen, but they're militia. But they are spearmen, so whatever. It would have worked. It would have worked. So pretty tough defense here from Arnor, but I think Mordor is just gonna overwhelm them, and now the Hobbit archers are having to take out their blades. They're taking on the general. They could actually kill him. The Black Númenóreans are down to 8 men. They're going for the catapult. They're going to try to silence this catapult, which they do for now. Let's see. These guys are like the most medieval looking guys right here. This catapult crew. They look like they're straight out of like Braveheart or something. There we go. Come on, Black Númenóreans are like, kill it. We are the Black Númenóreans. That's exactly how they sound too. I hit that spot on. That impression of them was perfect. Alright, so Mordor definitely pushing through the defenses here. Hobbiton is looking a little concerned, but the good news is that they've got the leftover troops of Gondor. Look at this formation here. Look at that. That is so cool. It's like a nice column formation. Look at that. We are the defenders of the Shire. Where are the Shire Guard? No Shire Guard in the fight? Alright, so I think most of the battle's taking place over here, so we're going to focus over here. They need to try to flank around this pikeman unit. That will cause them to break very quickly. Oh, that guy just stabbed him in the gut. Nice. Love it. Now we've got some battle-ready Dunedain joining the fight, and the balance of power is so even. It is so close. We've got some Uruk halberds pushing on this hill right here. Looks like they're killing, what is this? Ooh, some battle-ready Dunedain down here. Just this battle is just all over the place. These trolls are really just melting their defenses. But there's plenty of battle-ready Dunedain. They are a very tough unit. Oh, but that guy's getting wrecked. Lovely. I love the animations in this. There we go. Nice flank charge around the pikemen. That's causing them to break. And they're getting cut down. They're fighting to the death now. The general, he's a true warrior general. He's been fighting for a pretty long time. He's bloodied up too, and he's enjoying it. He's just having a blast. He's like, I just love fighting under the banners of Sauron. We got the heavy cap from Rhun now pushing in. We've got Rhun now sending in their golden troops. They're going toe to toe with the Arnor men-at-arms. And we even have some archers going into melee. So here's the rest of his army pushing forward. It's so awesome. Here they go, marching past the first hobbit hole. Burn it. Burn it all. Nothing sacred will last in Middle-earth. Not as long as the watchful eye of Sauron is watching. There we go, some heavy infantry. It looks like they're going to flank around. They better retreat. I think they should retreat at this point. Because the defenses are lost. I don't know why he's committing in more forces here. This isn't good. Right here. Because he's going to get outnumbered and flanked. And this is a really good unit. If you have them in a good position, they could hold a lot longer. But since he's got nothing protecting his flank... Well, actually, you know what? They might not get surrounded so quickly. Let's see what's going on in the other part of the battle here. Oh, some Uruks coming over here to flank the Arnor men-at-arms. And oh, there goes... Who was that? Was that the general for Arnor? I think it was, because there's a pretty big chain route over here from Arnor. Oh, but the catapult is firing. The catapult is still active from the Free Peoples of Eriador. This is their chance. They must get some kills. And let's see, what do we have over here? Oh, there's some battling going on over here as well. What a great push. They are not slowing down. You got the Fountain Guard ready to protect the town center. They may not be protecting a fountain, but they're still doing a hell of a job. See, some archers firing at some poor hobbits who are breaking. They're like, forget it. We don't even care about the Shire that much. We just want to live, man. I hate these adventures. What was that? What was that? I heard a catapult splash. Oh my god, look at the carnage there. That was really, really good. They need more hits like that if they're going to win this battle. They must fall back their troops. I don't know why he has troops over here. Retreat. This is now the time to fall back to the town center. Form up. Form front lines and get ready to hold. Oh, yes. Another great hit. Oh, this is great. This is great. More men charging in. The Fountain Guard are soon becoming overwhelmed. They need to hold. Can they form Sheltron? I'm not too sure if Fountain Guard can hold Sheltron. I think they can form Sheltron. But they definitely need to hold it. We've got some Arnor men-at-arms returning to the fight. They found their courage once more. And they joined the very gruesome front lines. That catapult almost killed that cabbage there. That would not have been good. They need food. Nobody likes burnt cabbage. Seeing a lot of artillery going on up there. Let's see, Hobbit archers. Got a unit of Citadel Guard in reserve. They've seen a lot of action over here. And the balance of power is now slowly shifting in favor of the attackers. What a great battle, guys. Extremely close, extremely awesome. And also, you've got a lot of different factions, which is really cool as well. And of course, you have hobbits. It's not every day that you see hobbits. The halflings. Oh. Enemy catapult trying to take out the defending catapult. Let's see, one more volley. Let's get one more volley into those guys. Come on. Oh, you got something there. One more, come on. Just, oh, it's not gonna fire. Oh, they were silenced by the pikes here. And they're gonna fight over this catapult. It's not worth it. You must fall back. But the battle is still going on over here. The Fountain Guard bravely holding. Oh, this is gonna be down to the wire, ladies and gentlemen. Who do you think will take victory here today? It comes down to these Swan Knights over here. He's got 2 units of healthy Swan Knights. Just put them in the town center, hope for the best. But a lot of these forces are breaking. The Citadel Guard are still holding though. Taking on the heavy infantry from Rhun. We've got some Uruks now pushing on the flank. We do have some Cav in reserve over here. Dunedain bodyguard. Might as well just send them in, try to get some charges off. Oh man. Oh, do we have the trolls over here now engaged? Yes. The trolls are in the fight, ladies and gentlemen. It is not a pretty sight for the Fountain Guard. And the poor hobbit hole. There's probably a poor little hobbit looking out the window like, oh dear. This is not good. I knew I shouldn't have stayed. Here we go, Swan Knights going in. This is it, the Swan Knights, this is all they have left. We do have a catapult though. What? Rhun, oh, Rhun's moving in this catapult. I thought it was the Free Peoples of Eriador first. I was like, why are the Free Peoples moving up their catapult behind enemy lines? Oh, look at, are they reloading it and pushing it forward? What? They're about to fire like really close. They're going for the Swan Knights. Those poor Swan Knights. Oh, those trolls are so nasty. They had so many trolls in this battle. But they've killed a lot, but it's really down to just like, how many more trolls? 4 more trolls? Oh, the balance of power is... Oh no, there goes the General of Arnor. I don't, maybe it's the Free Peoples of Eriador. I'm really not sure. I can't keep up with these generals. I really can't. Come on, Swan Knights. Show them what you're made of. See if this catapult's gonna fire. I don't think so. There's too many good guys in the way. Whoa, that was a close-up. Alright, more Swan Knights moving over this way. Oh, he's going for the catapult. Nothing's protecting this catapult, though. It's a troll catapult, though, so it's not like it's going to be easy to kill those guys. And the Citadel Guard still bravely holding over here. This is amazing. You gotta love the Citadel Guard. Trained, expert soldiers. They were not the top of their class, because the top of their class became Fountain Guard, but they were just below Fountain Guard. Still very good. It's like they take a test or something, like a paper test. If you don't get 100, you can't become a Fountain God. See, the Swan Knights might be able to hold here. Rhun is running out of troops. And the catapult is maneuvering. Oh, the trolls are going for the town center. Oh, they're crushing little hobbits. Oh, man. Kicking them around like they're footballs. Poor hobbits. But we got the brave men of Arnor. They're like coming to their aid. But they will only be crushed as well as the hobbits. And we have some rangers and a lone Citadel Guard. Or Gondor Spearmen. Oh my god. That guy got hit on the head from a mace and he flew up in the air. Middle-earth logic. And he's still alive. Amazing. The trolls are down to 2, which is really good. If they can kill those trolls, there is hope for victory. The balance of power is not close, but it's close enough that if they get a chain route, anything is possible. These Swan Knights are a nasty bunch of men. And the Swan Knights are also doing battle over here, but it's not looking as good because they are getting surrounded by the Uruk archers. And they're taking on more trolls. So many trolls. Let's see. Says the balance of forces are evenly matched. Oh, but the balance of power is looking even worse. Oh, the Swan Knights, I think they broke from the fight. They must use the town center to hold. Oh, we're running out of time in the battle. Pretty soon, our victor... Oh, that guy just got kicked. He got kicked across the room. That was beautiful. Or not the room. It's not the battlefield, I guess. I don't know. Oh, there goes the trolls. Oh, I think a hobbit killed him. Nice. Revenge for your homeland. So many good hobbits died in this battle today. So many bloodlines ended. So much adventure. They hate adventure. But they must fight when they have to. It's kind of like the Ints. They don't want to fight, but they will fight if they have to. And the Swan Knights are breaking over here. They just got overwhelmed by the dark forces of Mordor. And here's the great general leading the charge. He's feeling very good this day because it seems like he will have victory. But there is still time. There is still hope. As long as there is a breathing man and a breathing hobbit, there will always be hope for a brighter future. I'm just kidding. There's no hope. They might as well surrender. I mean, they shouldn't surrender because it's not like Sauron's like, okay, you surrendered. You can go live now. Like, they're just going to kill him anyway, so they might as well fight to the end. Oh, the archers firing at the back of the Citadel Guard and the Swan Knights. Hobbits regrouping. The Hobbits were like, it's been an honor, lads. But it is coming to an end. The general, even though he's got the battle in the bag, he's risking his life for his army. He might even die here. Oh, I thought the trolls were going to help their general. Guess not. Come on, keep fighting. Oh, there we go. Here comes some guard. Oh, killing the Swan Knights in an epic charge. Seeing that hobbit hole in the background. Witnessing the final stand from the hobbit civilians. Yeah, I just feel like they don't have enough defenders. It's game over for the defenders. They don't have any kind of, battle line. They're just fighting it out. They're surrounded. It's over. Guys, you're missing. It's too high. Look at that. It's too high up. You got to go a little bit lower. These are halflings. Oh, except that guy grew when he died. That's a tall hobbit. Whenever they get killed in the animations, they grow to normal height. It's pretty funny. Pretty damn funny. So that's going to be it for this battle, guys. A very fun battle. I really enjoy the siege battles in the Shire, or the Hobbiton, or whatever you want to call this, because it's weird. Like, the terrain makes it really weird, and also the fact that you can attack from pretty much every direction makes the strategies very interesting. And, yeah. Very good. Very, very good. And we'll go ahead and fast forward, guys. So that was a very epic battle, and look at that. The attackers are down to 95%. They have 5% of their army. That is insane. So let's look at the kills here. Who did the best for the defenders? I think Gondor got the most kills. They did very well against Isengard, and then later were able to help out hold the front against Mordor and Rhun, but it just wasn't enough. And then next up we have Lord of Hamsters, who got about 1,200 kills. Not that bad. Unfortunately, Arnor was the least amount of kill, or had the least amount of kills, but it was still 900, it's just under 1,000, and that is Sultan Thorn. And then Zach getting the second most kills, he was Rhun. Mordor getting the most kills, which was pretty cool. And Isengard, not surprised here, they got the least amount of kills. They had a very tough attack. I think they should have waited, maybe tried to skirmish the enemy a little bit. I don't know. It's just a very tough position to fight at. So I hope you guys enjoyed this battle. Let's go ahead and look at the results. This was sent in by Lord of Hamsters, so I appreciate the battle replay, even though you lost, which is awesome, and more respect to you because this was a great battle. I'm very happy that you wanted to share it. 147 kills with the Dunedain Rangers. Looks like his Rangers got the most kills and 142 by the battle-ready Dunedain. So Dunedain leading the way for the free peoples of Eriador. So thank you guys so much for watching. It's always a pleasure. So thank you guys, and I will see you next time. Take care.